Okay. Good evening, everybody. We're going to start the public speak out portion of our meeting. We have 6 speakers who are signed up to speak. Everybody gets 3 minutes, and we've got the new timer here so everybody can see their time. There are some counselors who are joining us, and public comment period is broadcast live online and through Springfield Public Access. So we're going to get started. The first person signed up to speak is Patricia McGee. Is Patricia here? Patricia? Okay, seeing no Patricia, we'll return to her at the end and see if she's available. The second person signed up to speak is Georgette Thompson. Is Georgette here? Everybody's getting ready. Maybe they're getting ready for the storm tomorrow. The third person signed up to speak is Rusty Paulsgrove. Hi, Rusty. Come on up. If you could, you get 3 minutes, and go ahead.
Okay. Are all the city councilors present?
There are some counselors present, and others can attend when they finish the committee meeting in the back. But your comments are streamed live online and on the public access program.
Okay. My name is Rusty Paulsgrove. I live in Ward 8 here in Springfield. I also am the environmental justice organizer at Arise for Social Justice Springfield. And I'm here today to advocate for mold guidelines and regulations around both mold and its remediation here in our city. We have no literature on mold and how to take care of it. It is a known indoor and outdoor air pollutant, and it is known to cause health effects, especially for those with allergies. Mold is something that is across our city. I think it's present just about everywhere, no matter who you are. I know that in our office at Arise, we frequently have tenants come in and say that they have horrible mold problems, they're breathing poorly, they're sick, and their landlord will not do anything about it because they are not required to do anything about it unless there is an active leak or other dampness present. This is something that we feel very strongly about. Mold and its health effects are most acutely impacting old people and young people, especially those with disabilities and other health conditions. So it's important that we take the steps that we need to protect our citizens and residents here in Springfield. So I'm asking you, the city councilors, to do what you can and apply pressure to those who need to feel it to make sure that we have guidelines around mitigation, remediation, and detection of mold. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rusty. Our next speaker is Tatiana Cheeks. Certainly, Councilor Walsh.
You don't mind coming back to the microphone? Number one, I'm interested to know how where your interest in this issue came from. I think it's a very important issue.
So my interest comes from a couple different points. One, I'm a person with a mold allergy. I have my inhaler right here. I can pretty much tell if there's mold in a building when I walk in. I can't go in my parents' basement because they have mold in their basement. They're working on it. But it's important to me because I believe everybody has the right to be able to breathe. And when you meet people who are so profoundly impacted by this, and sometimes profoundly impacted by the way mold is removed from where they're living or working, having lifelong complications from something that is quite easily fixable when you know what to do and are provided with resources and guidelines, it's just a shame.
Well, Mr. President, I think this is an issue that maybe should be referred to a committee for a broader discussion. What committee do you think it might be?
Health and Human Services.
I would say Health and Human Services, yes, and that's chaired by Councilor Brian Santinello.
Yeah.
We'll refer this matter to him.
Okay, awesome. That's fantastic. Again, my name is Rusty Paulsgrove. You guys should have my email from when I submitted. Feel free to get in contact with me. This is part of what I do.
I think you should give your information to the
We
clerk.
have your email address and telephone number right here.
Perfect. You can send those right along, and I am happy to devote any resources I have available to helping with this. We at Arise have spent a lot of time sifting through information and resources to find what is truly reliable and backed by science, and we're happy to share that information with you all.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rusty. Okay, now Tatiana Cheeks.
Hello, my name is Tatiana Cheeks, and I'm here today to talk about remediation guidelines for mold. I have been doing mold work in the city of Springfield for going on 9 years. I have been advocating for mold to be regulated, and for mold. At first, I started advocating for mold to be regulated, and then I realized, as upon changes to the sanitary code, that the city of Springfield needs a mold remediation plan. And the reason why I know the city of Springfield needs a mold remediation plan is because I had 2 mold problems in the city of Springfield. My first mold problem in the city of Springfield led to me being evicted. My second mold problem, when I lived in the Indian Orchard, I had more experience. I was able to ask my landlord to seek out a mold remediation company. Unfortunately, he went with a cheaper company that was offering ozone oxidation as air purifiers and as a treatment for mold remediation. Apparently, my landlord purchased said device and ordered me to use said device in my home. The device made me very sick, and as of today, I have cognizational brain decline that cannot be repaired, all because I used a BL2K device advertised from the company Nature's Way that is still actively selling these devices out of West Springfield to families in Springfield. I have emailed every city councilor today all of the resources I have on mold and the guidelines. I am here today asking y'all to ask the Health and Human Services to create mold guidelines. I have submitted references from New York State, which has the best mold guidelines in the state. I have produced evidence of the companies selling the ozone oxidation machines. I have produced evidence from the EPA of why ozone oxidation machines should not be used as air cleaners. I have all of this information, and I have hard copies for any city councilor that want one. But also, if y'all check your emails today, I personally emailed every single city councilor here these resources. I also personally sent y'all an invitation to a mold panel that I'm having on February 19th. Y'all all have the personal invitation in your inbox. I don't want to speak about the personal invitation because it's in-house and it's personal, but it's also my mold awareness panel will also be streaming live on Facebook, and it will also be running through Zoom. Again, I am a resident of Springfield. I have lived here for 12 years, and I am completely disabled. I'm on disability, all because I put an ozone oxidation machine in my house, and now I have the brain of an 85-year-old lady, and I'm only 46, which I will be 47 on Monday. So I would really greatly appreciate it if the city could look into this. You feel free to reach out to me. Y'all have my email. I can be reached anytime at Arise for Social Justice. I've been doing this work for 8 years. It's not hard to find me. I have posted and contacted every single one of you city council members individually, and I just hope y'all take this matter serious so not near other person in this city ends up with irreversible brain damage. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. And if you want to bring those materials forward, I will take them and make sure that they end up with the Health and Human Services Committee Chair. Thank you. Thank you, Councilor Davila.
You need my microphone. I just wanted to comment on Ms. Tatiana Cheeks. I believe that we gave her an award. When was that, Ms. Tatiana? And what award was that, please? Because I can't remember.
She's the luminary.
Yes, the Luminary Award, because she's what we call her the mold lady, and she's been doing this work for a very long time. I wasn't aware that these kind of problems are happening to the extent that they are, so I want to thank you personally for bringing this to our attention, and I'm hoping, I love the idea of a mold remediation plan for the city of Springfield so that we could sort of audit all the housing and buildings, work buildings. The courthouse had a mold issue, remember that? And they're going to make a new courthouse. But we need a plan to make sure that we lower our asthma rates, because I know that has to do with asthma. We're number 3 right now, but I think if we had some sort of mold remediation plan, we might be able to put that number a little bit down. So thank you very much and continue the work. I'll be there on the 19th.
Thank you very much. Our next speaker is Rhonda Latney. Do not see Rhonda here this evening. And then the last speaker signed up is Clarence Blair. Mr. Blair.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Greetings, councilmen and women of the great city of Springfield, Massachusetts. My name is Clarence Blair, and I am the owner of Blair Creative Marketing and a former resident of Springfield. I'm here before you today to propose an exciting and transformative idea of forging a historic partnership with our cousin city, Hartford, Connecticut, in an effort to host an NBA franchise representing the Springfield-Hartford metropolitan area. The Springfield-Hartford Metroplex is a combined statistical area, also known as the Knowledge Corridor, for its high concentration of colleges, universities, prestigious secondary schools, hospitals, and research institutions. The metro area has a total population of about 2.1 million and an annual GDP of over $20 billion, making it both the second largest urban area and economy in New England after Greater Boston. And as we all are well aware, Springfield has a rich legacy, as it is the birthplace of basketball, which is now the second most popular sport in the entire world. An NBA expansion franchise in the region would stimulate economic growth, both directly and indirectly. According to a study by the University of Michigan, each NBA team supports about 1,500 full-time jobs and generates about $187 million in economic impact per year. The construction of a state-of-the-art arena, which would eventually be located in a strategic, equidistant location from the two cities, would create opportunities for both experienced and entry-level trades personnel. Though in the interim of the stadium's development, both the Mass Mutual Center and Hartford's Excel Center can be utilized to usher in an historic dual-city home arena program. An NBA team would also increase the quality of life and civic pride of Springfield residents, as locals would have a new source of entertainment, socialization, and identification. The region's reputation and visibility would also be enhanced, both nationally and internationally, as it would showcase its basketball heritage, culture, and potential. This would attract more visitors, investors, and businesses to the region, as well as foster more partnerships and collaborations with other NBA cities. Councilmen and women, this is an opportunity with significant potential, and it's time to unlock it. Is this a tall task? Of course. But I'm certain both the cities of Springfield and Hartford are up for it. And for the record, I'm not a wannabe business tycoon. I'm a marketing mind with a vision I had since I was a teenager playing pickup ball on the basketball courts of Balliet, Hubbard, Nathan Bill, Magazine, Van Horn, Greenleaf, Blunt Park, and many others that I can't even mention. A vision of how this great community can be served through the very sport that Dr. James Naismith invented in the city over 120 years ago to eventually take the globe by storm. So let's join forces with our cousin city, Hartford, Connecticut, and get this conversation going to excite residents so that this idea can be realized in the foreseeable future. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much, Mr. Blair.
So you can get a visual of the marketing plan.
That'd be great. Thank you.
I don't mind.
Thank you. So I'm going to have to support the park department.
That's fine. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I might try to put it in committee, or I might just let it go. But
So Rodriguez is.
for easier.
Okay. Okay, that will conclude our public speak out. The council will stand in recess for 9 minutes until our regularly scheduled meeting at 7 o'clock. Thank you.